Red Dead Online is in trouble, and if we could signify that and visualize and symbolize that in any way in game, this is what it would look like. A nice gloomy rainy day here in Valentine. And the reason I'm bringing you guys this video here today is because if you look at Steam charts, you will see a major decline in player counts for both Red Dead Redemption 2 as well as Red Dead Online over the past year. And of course, there's a lot of ways to nitpick this to show data, right? Like, of course, Red Dead Online's version on Steam charts is only showcasing Red Dead Online standalone, so the player count is very low, and those are showing players who are only playing Red Dead Online standalone. Red Dead Redemption 2 encompasses both the story mode and Red Dead Online players playing the Red Dead Redemption 2 version of the game. And then you have Steam charts in general, which is only tracking Steam's data, not Rockstar Games Launcher, where the majority of PC players are at. And then you have the PC platform in general, of course, because you have Steam, Rockstar Games Launcher, and Epic Games. Most players are playing on the Rockstar Games Launcher and probably Epic Games because there were bigger discounts. And then the least popular PC platform is Steam. And then you have console, which is way bigger of a player base for Rockstar's games than PC in general. So Steam doesn't completely give you the whole context and story and the complete picture of player counts for Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. But the point still stands. You don't want your graphs going down and to the right. And I think there's three main reasons why we see these declining player counts, which we're going to be discussing here today on the channel. So welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're going to jump into another fun live gameplay to talk about these issues. I also want to get your feedback on what you think the most pressing matter is for players in this game. So if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. It's nighttime. We're doing the Jeanbo Finley bounty. I feel like this is going to be really fun while we talk about the topics that we actually need to discuss here today on the channel. So, Tier 5, Jeanbo Finley bounty. Potent health cure, minty big game. I'm riding a new horse. It's not a new horse as in like new to the game, but I did get rid of a horse recently in my stable, and I got this flaxen roan Tennessee Walker, and I really like the look of it. I'm wearing a new outfit here in game. I think I'll get a lot of comments showing this off, people saying I look like a total griefer, and you know what? I agree. After putting this outfit together, I definitely do look like a griefer, but dang, it's a cool looking outfit. My character looks absolutely massive when he wears this. I'm definitely excited. So some of the things we have to talk about today, because there's three reasons why I feel like Red Dead Online is in trouble. There's one that's platform specific to consoles, one for PC, and then there's one that's shared across every single platform, whether you're on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. So let's start off with that one. Obviously, the big one, the stable glitch. This is soft locking people in the game. That's not new information. Of course, we all know what happens when you encounter the actual stable glitch, but the fact that it's still not patched yet after 2 title updates to the game since the September 2022 update in Red Dead Online. And of course, we've had server maintenance now, which I wasn't necessarily expecting to fix the issue, but I was hoping that it would make way for a title update eventually. And all that happened was Rockstar ended up just putting Tox mod into the game so that they could, you know, ban you when you call a griefer dog meat and garbage at the game, and you'll get banned for that. But of course, some cheater or modder on PC can blow up the entire lobby and blame it on you. That guy never gets banned, right? The stable glitch is something that absolutely needs to get fixed. I feel like that's a big turnoff for most players in this game right now, because you try and enter the stable, you get soft locked, your game basically freezes essentially, and the only way to fix it is to just literally close your application and restart the game. Now, you can mitigate it in a couple of different ways. A lot of people recommend fleeing your horse, waiting till your horse absolutely disappears off the minimap before you then enter the stable. And that is a nice solution. It does work a lot of the time, but there's a couple problems with that. It's not 100% consistent. So what you'll find is that you'll still end up soft locking occasionally. It works well. That's a good method. I highly recommend you do it if you're not doing it. But there is still a risk that you're going to soft lock. And the only reason that you do soft lock isn't necessarily because of the stable glitch itself, or a glitch with the stable, I should say. It's actually because of player count in the lobby. If you'll notice, if you do the poker table method to get a solo lobby, or if you block ports like you do with the MTU method on PlayStation to get a solo public session, essentially is what it is, just like you would in GTA, you'll notice that stable glitch is not necessarily an issue. Same thing on the PC platform. But if the lobby has a lot of players in it and the lobby's basically full, then you'll get that glitch. And it's just due to the fact that there's a lot of players in the lobby. For some reason, that forces the stable doors to close or open, depending on how many players in the lobby, and that will cause the glitch to happen more often than not. Like I said, you can mitigate it by fleeing your horse, and so if you play in an unpopulated session and you flee your horse before entering the stable and you allow it to disappear off the map, then you'll be in a position where you're probably not going to soft lock and you'll probably not encounter the stable glitch. But either way, that's something that Rockstar needs to fix, because not everyone watches my YouTube channel or other YouTube channels or basically any other people who are talking about the stable glitch and how to mitigate those problems. Then we need to talk about the other major problem of why I think a lot of players are leaving the game. And this has nothing to do with content. I think a lot of players, of course, want content. I've always been a big advocate for more in this game. But as it stands right now, I enjoy what we have. I'm not gonna let lack of updates stop me from having fun with what we do have. But I think a very big thing that's gonna stop people from playing this game in the long haul is all the off-radar and God mode glitchers on console. There's a bunch of big glitches right now on the console platforms where people can basically make their characters invincible. They can also go off the radar so they can grief and you wouldn't even know because they're not on the radar sneaking up on you. Things like that. And so that's something that absolutely needs to get sorted as well. And particularly on the PC platform as well, you'll notice there's another thing like that. It's not necessarily the off-radar glitches that are the problem, although those are a problem on PC as well, just not as much. You'll run into plenty of modders and cheaters, and Rockstar does basically nothing about those. So between the unpatched stable glitch, the God mode and off-radar on console, which a lot of players have wanted to see me make a video on, basically bring awareness to it. I definitely recommend you guys submit some feedback to Rockstar, letting them know that they should get on patching it. If you try and report these things, the Rockstar support will basically respond to you saying that they're not taking requests to fix these things at this time, which is just absolutely crazy. And I think it's just because they're not getting as many reports of it. They're getting enough that they're responding to it and responding to people's concerns, but they're not getting enough of these requests where they're letting the developers know that this is a major problem and they got to fix it, right? So I think the more people mentioning this stuff to Rockstar themselves, the better. Let's bring this bounty back to jail. Jeanbo Finley, you're about to be in custody, my friend. So I think these are a lot of the things that Rockstar needs to fix. Of course, if we could choose absolutely one thing, I mean, content and the lack of new content, like new DLC updates and roles and things like that, would be a big reason that a lot of people don't stay for the long haul. But this game is beautiful as is, and I think, you know, as you just level up through the first level 1 to 100 ranks, there's so much content in this game to enjoy. And even past that, you can unlock a bunch of weapons, ability cards, horses, clothing, you know, all the different things for roles. There's so much to do in this game. Before things start getting repetitive, you can get a few hundred hours out of this game, which I think makes Red Dead Online worth your money. Not even to mention all the amazing story mode content we have. And so these are some of the things that Rockstar should work on, and they should fix, right? The unpatched stable glitch is something they absolutely need to fix anyway. If they're gonna fix one thing, that should be it. We haven't had a big, not necessarily ban wave for the off-radar and God mode glitchers, but we haven't had fixes to those glitches in this game in a while. Rockstar's fixing all the God mode and off-radar glitches in GTA Online. It's about time they do it in Red Dead Online as well, to level the playing field. And then when it comes to the modders and cheaters on PC, we have had some ban waves go out. We've seen Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive take down mod menus, both for specifically Red Dead Online and GTA Online. It's been a while since they've done that, and so I think they need to do it again, because I'm not too ignorant to know that, of course, you know, you're never gonna permanently get rid of modders and cheaters in these video games, in any video game, whether it's a Rockstar game, whether it's something with Activision and Call of Duty or Battlefield or Halo, whatever the case is, you're gonna have cheaters in every single game that's on PC. But the real problem comes from the fact that they're not actively trying to take down these menus, actively prevent them from being operational all the time, and they should focus on those things. So I really just want to talk about that with that video and this video here today. The unpatched stable glitches, God mode and off radar on console, and then cheaters and modders on PC. To me, those are the top 3 reasons, besides content, and not even discussing content, of reasons why I think Red Dead Online as well as Rockstar Games is in trouble. It's things we need to see fixed in this game. And these are things that they can do. Despite them not putting out major DLC updates, we've seen them put title updates into the game to fix various stability issues with servers, things like that. We just had server maintenance the other day, but you know what we haven't seen is that stable glitch get patched. So let's see that. I hope that we can get that at some point. We probably won't end up seeing it until the next year or something like that, when we get another bug fix update in the spring, which is kind of what we had springtime of February 2022, but of course we didn't actually get the stable glitch fixed then. So hopefully next round we're going to be good to go. But I think with all that said, we're going to be wrapping things up right here. Thank you so much for watching yet another live gameplay here on my channel. Like I said, I want to keep these kind of coming a little bit more consistently here on the channel, maybe one a week or something like that. Keep to a consistent schedule, have some good topics to discuss, and also bring awareness to some other issues. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today. If you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Rockstar games and Red Dead Online content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardOusHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.